Hola and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Google Pixel 2 XL, and this was my phone last year and I used it for a whole year, and let me tell you why it's one of the best phones out there. Let's get it going. When I got my phone last year, I actually got it with Android 8, Android Oreo. So over a year, I got updates from Google, like they promised that I was gonna get, I was gonna be one of the first one getting the updates for, Android. And it was true, because when I first got my phone, like I said, I got Android 8, and then over the year, I ended up with Android Pie, Android 9. So that was really cool, and I think Google's one of the best ones when they're really talking about the Android experience and with their update. So that's really good. Google Pixel 2 and the Google Pixel 2 XL, they came out with the Snapdragon 835, which is not bad. It also came with 4 gigs of RAM. Back then it was a really good amount of gigs, but compared to other competition, I know some of them had like 6 or maybe 8. So I don't know. For me, for my experience, it was really good. The Google Pixel 2 XL, the one I have right here, it has a 6-inch screen. It is 2880 by 1440. It is a POLED. The screen is made by LG, and we're going to talk about the screen a little bit more, but later, not right now. I'm just going through the specs. The screen has Gorilla Glass 5, which is supposed to be tough. More on that later too. The rear camera is a 12.2 megapixel, and then the one in the front is actually 8 megapixel. Video quality for the Google Pixel 2 XL, you can get 4K video at 30 frames per second or 1080p at 120 frames per second or 720 or 240 frames per second. The battery is actually a 3520 milliamp battery, non-removable. It's really good. I didn't have any problems with it. You charge the phone via USB-C. It's actually a rapid charge, 18 watts. It is pretty fast, I'm telling you. This is like one of the fastest phones I ever had that charges really fast. It has a fingerprint sensor on the back. I love the placement of the fingerprint sensor. It's actually pretty good. It's easy. If it's in your pocket, you can take it out, and bam, finger's actually on the back of the phone anyway, so you can unlock it really quick. The phone is IP67, so it's dust and water resistant. The colors that the Google Pixel came out with, it was just 2 colors, black and white, and then just black. More on that on the black and white. Like I said, Google promised like 3 years of security updates and software updates. So yeah, so far it kept their word. And the weight about the phone, I think it's 175 grams, which is really light. It's mostly, I think it's aluminum, this metal frame. That's why there is no wireless charging for this phone. If you do want wireless charging, you would have to go for the Google Pixel 3 or Google Pixel 3 XL. That's all glass. This one, it's not. It's mostly like metal. So I mean, it feels really good. It's sturdy. The just black, I know they painted it over the metal, and it feels plasticky, but it has a really good weight. It feels good on the hand, and then on top it's just plastic, just like the first Pixel, and then the Pixel 3 XL, it also has that plastic over here on top. Different from other phones, just how it looks. And it has one single camera. It has one single camera in the back. It has a single camera in the front. If you want a good selfie camera with a wide shot, I would recommend going for the Google Pixel 3. Let's talk about the screen and why I said I was going to talk about it more on later. A lot of people actually complain about the blue tint you get whenever you like tilt the phone. I don't know if you can tell here, probably not, but when you tilt the phone a certain angle, you can actually see like a blue shade or blue tint you get from it. But to be honest, that didn't really bother me, because I'm not gonna be looking at my phone, at the phone screen, like in a weird angle. Like, why would you even complain about that? Why would you even bring it up? Like, you're gonna be looking at your phone like that. So just don't worry about it. Or if you see a blue tint, get over it. I know back in the day when the phone came out, it was like $900, and I know if you're paying $900, like, I want a perfect phone, I know, but nothing's perfect. And if it's just a blue tint, like I said, just don't look at your phone in a weird angle, and that's it. You might see the blue tint there and there, but it's not a big deal for me. It's just like I say, it's just like first world problem, like the blue tint on the phone. Like, seriously, just get over it, or don't get the phone. It's just as simple. You want to spend $1,000 $1,000 somewhere else, spend it. There's like Samsung, there's Apple, the iPhones, and there's many other like cheaper phones too that have better, maybe not as good as the POLED screen, but you won't get that blue tint. Something else about people are complaining about is the audio quality. I think the audio quality is really good. Oh yeah, let's talk about the speakers. You actually get dual speakers in the top and then in the front. For my taste, I think they sound pretty good and doesn't really bother me. I'm not like an audio head or audiophile, so as an average consumer, I guess it sounds pretty good. Pictures on this phone are actually one of the best. I think the Google Pixel phones have like the best camera, just for pictures though, but because the video quality, they're not top notch, you know, like the Samsung phones, like the Note 8 or, you know, whatever. I'm not really into Samsung phones, so I don't really know that much, but I hear that they got like the best video quality. So, but yeah, the pictures on these phones, they're actually really good. I'm telling you, the portrait mode is really good. If you're not using portrait, it's still really good. I love taking pictures with my, well, I used to love taking pictures with my Google Pixel 2 XL, but now I got my Google Pixel 3 XL, which is way better. Let's talk about the Snapdragon 835 and the RAM. Some people complain about 4 gigs of RAM. It's not enough for a phone. Back then, it didn't really bother me because the Android experience you get with a Google phone, with a Google Pixel 2, for me, it was really good. So it didn't really bother me, like some apps actually like closed, or if I was in one app and I went to another one, I tried to go back to the app I was on and I had to refresh. It didn't really bother me. Like I said, again, I think those are first world problems. People, they keep saying, oh, but I'm paying $1,000, like this shouldn't happen. Like, I understand, but if you don't want those kind of problems, you can always go with another phone or buy another phone. For me, it didn't really bother me. So if I was on Instagram and then I went on Snapchat and then I went on Facebook app and I wanted to go back on Instagram and the Instagram had to refresh, I didn't really care. And if I was looking at something that I wanted to go back and look at it again, I can always look for it again. You know, like it's not that hard. You can always go in the search tab and search whatever I was looking at, and that's it. It's that simple. Calling quality is really good. You know, now they're having an update, or maybe might be out already, about the screen calling from the Google Pixel 3 XL, but now it's on the Pixel 2. I love that. I love how Google is updating their old phones too, you know, to make it kind of like the Google Pixel 3, the latest phone they got out. The calling quality is really good, like I said. I can't complain about that. The updates that Google promised, they're keeping their word, which is really good. I wasn't going to update my phone, but the only reason why I decided to update my phone is because my girlfriend needed a new phone. She had a really old dinosaur phone, and when the Google Pixel 3 came out, it was buy one and get one free. So I was like, wait, so just get a phone and get the Google Pixel 3 because I know it's really good from my experience from the Google Pixel 2 XL. And she said, okay. And she wanted a smaller phone, so she got the Pixel 3. And then I decided to go with the Pixel 3 XL. So that's the only reason why I updated my phone. If it was for me, or if my girlfriend didn't need an update, I would have never changed my phone, to be honest. I had the black and white. So yeah, let's talk about the black and white. I had my phone in black and white. I loved it. It looked gorgeous. I had a clear case, you know, to show it off. And I did break my screen a little bit. Actually, I broke it around the speaker on top. I was at the gym and then my water bottle just fell on it. And even though it's Gorilla Glass 5, you know, around the speaker, I guess it's thinner. I don't know. It just broke. It just fell on it and broke. So it was really bothering me. And I actually broke the screen, the glass, around maybe 2 weeks after getting my phone, or maybe 3 weeks. It was almost a month. I can't remember exactly, but that was really bothering me. So when I tried to change, or, you know, get my screen fixed or the glass fixed, they wanted like $200 to fix it back then. And since it was so new, you know, nobody wanted to change it because they didn't know how to, I guess they didn't know how to change it. So I waited a whole year and then I changed it. And then when I took it to the insurance company, you know, they were like, oh, you have to mail it to us and then we'll check it out and see what's wrong, and then we'll tell you if we can fix it or not. So I sent my phone over the insurance company and then they sent it back, and then I get my phone again and it's still broken. And I was like, what's up? Like, why didn't you guys fix it? And they were like, actually, to make it in simple terms, they were like, oh, we messed it up even more, so we can't fix it anymore. And I was like, okay, so what am I gonna do now? I have no phone. They were like, we're gonna give you a new one. So I sent my old phone, the broken one, back to them, and then couple of days later, I get the new phone, and to my surprise, I open the box and it's a different phone. And I was like, are you serious? Like, why are you guys sending me a different color phone? And they basically told me, hey, do you have the Google Pixel 2 XL? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, well, it's the same phone you had. And I was like, yeah, but it's different color. And they were like, we can't do anything about the color. So I was like, all right, whatever, man. And that's one of the reasons why I also decided to upgrade my phone whenever the Google Pixel 3 XL came out, or the Google Pixel 3. But overall, the phone is really good. If you want a cheap phone and you don't want to spend like $1,000 or almost $850, go for the Google Pixel 2 XL, the 64 gigs, just like mine. I'm actually selling this phone. I had this phone and I probably used it for like a week and a half, because I needed a phone before I upgraded to the Google Pixel 3 XL. So it's still brand new. Like, the insurance company, when they sent me this phone, they sent it for free, and they were like, okay, we're just gonna send you a new phone, but you know, sorry, it's not the same color, but it is the same phone. I was kind of pissed about that, but I'm over it now. So if you're looking for a good phone, I'm selling this one. So if you want to go to swappa.com, swappa.com, swappa, look for me. I'm selling it for a pretty good price. I think right now I have it at $450 compared to Google. If you go to the Google store, I think they still have it at $850 or maybe less. I think it's $650. I can't remember correctly right now, but I think for $450, a brand new phone, Google Pixel 2, and like I said, you still have like 2 years more software updates, security updates. It's still a pretty good phone. So if you just want to spend like less, half of the price, like I said, just look me up on swappa.com and I'll gladly give you my phone. Just give me the money and I'll give you my phone. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, you know, give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, I guess you can go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to be doing more videos like this because I like technology and everything. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Thanks.